like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous! Nobody want to put the work in. Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be ones, but let's not be selfish.
All right. Hey, look, man.
That's crazy.
This is episode 259. Today is going to be interesting. New voice. I want to say the voice of Chicago.
Oh, no.
Right? The voice of your Chicago trash ass Bulls.
Oh, I thought you was about to say. I thought y'all was talking about y'all. I was like the voice and shit. I'm like, Dirk coming in here. Like, what's going on?
Hey, look, man, we gonna get into the shits today,
What's
man.
happening?
We got my boy Jason Goff in the building.
Nah, that's shade because he started out of your trash ass. Like nobody want to be announced with the. He get pulled up in the trash ass car outside. It's my man. Nah, man. What's going on? What's
My
happening?
bad, my bad.
Nah. Love. Big fan of the pod. I appreciate y'all having me on here, man. It's necessary, right? And you guys, what was it 2022 and 2023 podcast of the year? I know the vibe. Trust me. Listen, I know who I should respect and those that I don't. And I don't go on podcasts, so I don't really talk or rock with people. As soon as the reach out happened, I was like, "Yo, listen, this is you."
Let's
so
get to it, man.
Appreciate you guys. Man. Appreciate y'all.
Nah, man, look, I fucks with you, man. I like your takes. You know your shit. A lot of people speak very highly of you.
Man, I appreciate that.
It got to be rough sitting in that seat.
Which one?
Let's go.
You talking about for the Bulls?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, damn, like something about to happen. Like,
No.
It's the lineup. We ain't even recording yet. It's the lineup right here. I was like, all right, cool. So this is the thing. I like we all did. I grew up with Bulls basketball, and from the Jim Durham days and Johnny Red Kerr and Tom Dorr and listening to Harvey Catchings on the radio and like Bulls basketball during the winter months. You had your boys, you had your friends, but every night, 3 times a week, you knew you was going to be watching something sensational, especially in the 90s, right?
Facts.
Right? I mean, in the late 80s, you saw what happened in Pistons. Next thing you know, from 91 to 98, I knew what I was going to be doing every June. Every single June. Mike hit the final shot on my graduation day.
You ain't see it then?
No, I saw it. I saw it.
He definitely skipped past that.
No. We was already done for the school year. It was the day. It was actual graduation, the ceremony. So everybody running around having the parties. I'm like, yo, Mike and Utah. Yeah, Mike in Utah.
You know what it is.
So knowing what that felt like and growing up with that and having that standard, I still see this team through that lens. So in my travels, that's the problem. In my travels throughout my career, I went to Atlanta for 2 years, and then when you touch down there, and then people talking about like playoff appearances for 6 straight years being a thing, it's like, all right, cool. And then I tried to motivate that, but y'all should yearn for championship. You know what I mean? And they're like, yo, get your ass out of here. That doesn't happen here, right? Now we fast forward to the Derrick Rose years, right? It was when I truly
hope.
Well, this is the thing. On the side of a road in Bourbonnais, Illinois, covering training camp, drunk as a skunk. me and the whole team were sitting there. I was like, you know what? They gonna draft Derrick, and I'm gonna start going up there more regularly. Like I was going up to the Berto Center. First time really was around 01.
Okay.
When Jamal Crawford and them boys came through.
Right.
And watched that whole iteration of Kirk and Andres Nocioni and BG, and shout out to BG.
God damn. Getting these names.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Ben.
Yeah,
Ben was that dude. Yeah, Ben was that dude, right? And Lou Wall, and they had the core that was 5, 6. It kept expanding, right? And you're like, okay, if your core keeps expanding, that means that something's happening
It's ready
here.
for something, yeah.
Yeah. Then everything falls down. You know what I mean? You shout out to John Salmons. You know what I mean? You go through the John Salmons years. Like John was putting up 17 a game. John was cold. John was cold. First, as he pull up that people really wasn't talking about. Now it's a part of everybody. A backup shooting guard. What exactly? Right. The Derrick thing happened, and I said to when we won the lottery, And I was sitting there in my little Hyde Park garden apartment. And I was like,
why you gotta say it like that, man?
Yeah, cuz, man, I was proud of that apartment. Proud of that apartment. I run outside because I'm on the phone with my uncle. And I go, we gonna get D Rose. Like, they gonna get there now. Shout out to all y'all who act like y'all didn't want Michael Beasley. Because I remember because I was walking around the offices talking to dudes about what we had just seen, and Kevin Durant just got drafted and he broke all those Big 12 records at K-State. This is going to be the guy, 6'8". Like, this is the prototypical NBA scoring wing, and to this day still getting buckets.
Yeah.
Right? Man, Derrick gets drafted. And I go, this is going to be the time. Like, I wasn't old enough to be covering it and be in the business when I was, 11 through 18, 17 years old,
right,
when the Bulls won. But this is going to be a time. This is going to be an important time. And I appreciate, on a different level, Derrick and his family, not only for what they did for my career, but also I don't think we understood, even though it was big at the moment, I don't think we understood what we was in the middle of.
Facts. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So now you fast forward to this present day, and I'm still the observer. I'm still a Bulls fan that's trying to figure out. Yeah. Hey, listen. This is why the standard should always stay the standard, though. Mm-hmm. And this is why you got, you pass along, like my executive producer, Kyle Williams, is 25 years old. He's never seen some of these things that I've talked about.
He don't understand it.
Right?
You know, the knowledge,
but you gotta say, yo, feet need to stay on necks. Like, it's okay to look at a person and be like, this thing, the way that Gar Forman and John Paxson were treated on the outro. Right? And what they had put together, what they had fumbled, keeping too many things together, valuing assets too much, these last 3 years have been below standard. And now you have to ask yourself, what's the end goal? Is the bottom line coming into play? And what's the plan? I think this city,
what? I'm glad you're going there, because you're sitting next to the internet's #1 hater.
I know,
right?
Trust me, I know.
And all his Bulls uniform people.
Yeah, I see him. Okay? He's doing his thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know he's going to rebut this, so I just rather just cut to the rebuttal right now.
No, let's get it. Let's get it.
Like, let's shit on them like you do.
The Bulls.
The Bulls.
I don't
Since we're here right now.
Chicago should have been sold the Bulls. Like, for what?
Sold them.
They don't do right.
Anybody getting out the NBA business?
Benny deserves way better than what y'all been giving him, man.
Why is it y'all?
You belong to the organization. Look at
I belong to the organization.
So long,
you see them sold me off already?
Exactly.
I just told this man I was an independent. Yeah. Shout out to Goff Media Group.
I got hate goggles on right now.
That's okay.
Nah, the Bulls is a team. I always say this. It's hard for me to find a more loyal group of fans on earth.
Yeah.
Or at least in America, than Chicago. We've been through the Cubs drought, the Bears stinking, the Bulls fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Fire gave us some hope, but most people don't watch soccer like they're supposed to.
Right.
The Sky suck, I'm sorry.
Got their championship and then turned into this.
They did. They got that.
Yeah.
Blackhawks tried to give us a nice little run.
Yeah, they
Three
did.
of them in 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fun.
The White Sox, they gave us 2005.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shout
You got to
out
have
to
on
the
now. Don't
Sox.
try like that. But I ain't down.
No, shout out to the Sox. Yeah,
I was amazed. That's actually Brewers colors, though, ain't it?
Nah, this is the Father Day edition.
Man, look here. Where you get that from?
I think somewhere.
I steal, dog. I like to
Liz.
steal, bro.
You steal?
That's the hat code, bro.
Little Father's Day edition. You know what I mean? Now, listen. I understand. Trust me, I do. The problem is the thing that you just meant. Not even the problem. We talk about ourselves as a media group and as a fan base in the same breath of the New Yorks and the Phillies and the Boston. This is the thing. They go at it differently.
Facts, though.
Right?
Facts.
Like, this is a international city, right? But it still has a communal feel, right? Like, when one team does well, even with the Sox Cubs shit, right? I've never been a dude who hate the Cubs. Now, I go to Sox Cubs games, and when Eloy Jimenez hit the walk-off and my uncle was next to me, we going crazy at Wrigley Field and double birding everybody around us. Like, that's different, right? Like, we having a good time. But the Cubs are pretty good right now. Pitching, they got to get some more arms and maybe get another bat at the top of the lineup. I'm not sure about Ian Happ in terms of the leadoff spot, but if they go on a run, the city's going to get behind it. There is nothing keeping, I'd say, this city from, rejoicing with all of their teams. The problem is, what's important right now? What's important? You got a second apron in the NBA that is essentially a hard cap.
Yeah. Yep.
You've got private equity money that's coming into the league
at a
ridiculous rate. And you just wait. Like, everybody can't wait to have the owner whose name they know so they can shit on them and talk crazy, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it be, old man Wirtz back in the day, right? The Wrigley building and the Tribune Company was just something until you got a chance to take shots at the family that owns it now.
The Ricketts.
Yep. Right? The moment the private equity money comes in, we're going to find out. It'll be a test case of what kind of fan base and what kind of media we truly have. Because when bottom lines, like when cool shit gets spoiled by the soulless, you find out who's really down. And when bottom lines keep getting hit, and you keep drawing the money out of it and trying to cut the overhead, that's what private equity money's going to do. So get it in order now. Figure out what kind of fan you are now. Because 20, 30 years from now, our kids, our grandkids, they're not going to have the same type of sports. They're not. That's why I still harp on the what could have been Rose years, even though I was on the air after game one, like, hey, y'all, let's not plan no parades. There's something crazy going on with that Miami team. That dude, they got a 6'8", 260-pound D Rose over there,
Man.
right? Like these are the moments that, unfortunately, other sports cities don't have to really hold on to like we do. Boston win a championship every other year in football, hockey, or basketball.
Something, man.
Right?
Something.
Like Philadelphia, they had their little run, with the Phillies, whatever the case may be. This city, we don't get runs as much as we are, I guess, supposed to for a big city. And then on top of that, the fan bases are going to show up.
Yep.
Outside of the White Sox,
no matter what,
fan bases are going to show up.
And White Sox fans went home. So, when y'all get some real people, even when they was winning, the fans weren't showing up.
Listen, I was so pissed about the window that was supposed to be with the Tim Anderson collection. I was on, was it Fox Saturday, Sunday nights with Lou and at the time Sierra and Shay and all, like, yo, here it comes. We getting ready for 2019 to about now to be the window. And Jose Ramirez into that. And
at one point, the farm system was top notch.
Yes.
What the hell happened to that?
Garrett Crochet's getting $24 million a year from the Red Sox right now. like there's dudes who are spread out. So, when you take a look at what this city purports itself to be and also what it actually is when it comes to fans, when it comes to media, I don't think we're as hard on teams as we think we are. And, let's face it, man, in this city, where the people who do have discretionary funds, the United Center is a great night out.
It is.
It's a great family night out with your kids. Kids got something to look at. Something's always going on. Things are happening on the concourse. It's a great product. Unfortunately, the end result has been middling at best the last 3 years or so. So, and when does it change on top of it? You might be looking at a backcourt if things go the way that Josh Giddey and Kobe White wanted. You might be looking at a backcourt that's getting paid $65 million in 2027, right? And that's a large chunk because you only got 35 guys who score 20 or more a game in the NBA right now. Kobe's one of them. Josh Giddey is a dude you gave up Alex Caruso for, and he goes on to win the championship. Josh is 23, right? And now Josh is showing you like, 14, 7, and 5. You look at that, you put that, like, there's the Bulls.
So you would have made that move then?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have made it?
What? Which one?
The Caruso Giddey.
I would have got something. I mean, I wouldn't have because I'm not a GM. And bidding against Sam Presti or playing poker with the best poker player in the game.
Damn good for a long time.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
He's not where he is because he's gotten the raw ends of deals, right?
Yeah.
So, you wanted some draft compensation. And then on top of it, man, I was watching the Jimmy Johnson football life on the NFL Network. I was watching that yesterday. And it's something that I've been saying forever, and it's so simple. It's not about the picks. It's about who you draft. Do you trust who you trust? Have you fired the scouts who have handed you bricks? Right? Like are people are people here
Talk to 'em.
because they're friendly with ownership, or this
Yeah.
person's wife is friends with this person's wife?
Or are you good at your fucking job?
That's
Are you
it.
good? Are you proven?
Pops told me at a young age, you don't have to kiss ass if you're good at your gig.
Nope.
Well,
And
let me ask you this, because you're really good at your gig, right? But how does one get into that space?
where I am,
Yeah.
sheesh, it was a long,
Give me
convoluted
the
story.
short version.
I started calling the station. I was one of two kids that they would allow on the station as a kid. Me and a young fella named Young Sam. I started calling the score when I was 12 years old. And they would put me on and they enjoyed, my commentary, would have fun or whatever. I got to know these guys, through phone relationships over the course of my high school years. I go to Southern Illinois University, my freshman year.
Carbondale, baby.
Shout out to
Oh my God.
Carbondale.
Salukis for life.
Booming 3.
Mistakes everywhere. dude.
Snyder, baby.
Yeah. I was in the using projects. Yeah. Shout out. So no, it's Thompson. No, Thompson Point
Thompson Point was
used to have a
yeah. We
Thompson Point was yes,
Here
sir.
y'all go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Background,
But
man.
no. But I walked into my first radio and TV class, and they were like, "Let's practice our radio voices," and I walked out. And I told my mom, I'm like, hey, listen, this ain't gonna be it. Because at this point, I've been in for 3 years practicing this stuff in real time on the air with dudes who are professionals and cats who I looked up to. So I had a false sense of confidence. But at the time, I was like, this is not, if I'm gonna do anything in my life, it's not gonna be sounding like anybody else. Right? So spent the rest of that year there doing, whatever I had to do. Came back home. Shout out to the Rockford Connect, though. I kept my head above water.
As you
know
should.
what I mean? Yeah.
There you go.
Stayed at the Learners and the Dillards, and it's back when Nautica Fleeces
Yes.
was what's up.
Yes.
Yeah. You already know.
Yes.
So I come back home and I intern, and I say, yo, I need an internship. I'm ready to work. What's going on here? They say you can't get an internship without college credit. I was like, oh, I just left. So immediately, go over to DeVry, fill out
understood, bro.
Fill out an application. Hey, for 9 months, 3 times a week, 2 trains, 2 buses, for free. They hired me during my internship when I was 20. I became full-time when I was 21, got on the air when I was 21, and spent 16 years there. And then, rose up through the ranks, did what I had to do, got my own show. Actually, I went to Atlanta for 2 years, came back here, got my show. But I came back during a time when, before it was inventory to be black and speaking out about things.
Yeah.
2016 when the Colin Kaepernick stuff was going on. And, I was one of the only non-athlete black voices in a top 5 market in this country.
That was big right there, Paul.
Yeah, and the issues started to happen, and I was just sitting there like, wait a minute. I sit here and talk about all these awarenesses. I sit here and talk about all these causes, and I just started talking about what my experience had been as a black man, not only in this city, in this country, in this job, in this corporate environment, in this structure. I remember a time when you couldn't play hip hop music on the score, and I bucked that trend with like, that's not happening. Like, if your content is fired, nobody give a shit about the music.
Man, yeah.
My bad. And they finally, they came around, but then we came under new management, and the guy who took over the station and took over the cluster of stations, big Trump dude. Mm-hmm. And I didn't talk to him because I feel like, if you talk to your bosses too much, like, what are you doing? Like, you should be doing the gig.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need anybody to check on me. Like, if
don't micromanage me. I'm cool.
The numbers is rolling. Like, let's stay out the way. Things happened in 2016. I find out that I'm being let go like the weekend before I'm going on a March Madness trip. So it rocked me. It was the first time. I've said this before. It was the first time I loved something and it didn't love me back in the way that I needed it to, in terms of the business, right? But I was still moving and shaking. Like, I was on Sirius XM at the time, so I was double dipping when I was in Atlanta, and I came back here. Fast forward, I was 2016, something like that. Yeah, going on 9 years now. Fast forward, a lot of different opportunities came my way, and I was able to capitalize on them. My man Kevin Cross over there at NBC Universal saw it fit that he wanted me to be the person as the studio host for pre and post game. Now, I didn't have much TV experience. I didn't have much experience, period, but he wanted it to be more of a conversational situation. And also, like, the way things were shifting, like the things that people held against me for years, people were like coming around to it. It just took this time for everyone to catch up, I guess, right? Like, you don't have to be as structured as every show and copy and paste.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
totally agree.
And this is why streaming and podcasts and this market has taken over in the way that it has, and it's killed print media and it's killing traditional electronic media because access points. Like the thing that you think someone may not be on or agree with, you got more of a following and more of a listenership and a viewership than you would ever imagine, because there's so many people who are like, yo, that's how I feel about this. Yeah. So that's what it's been like the last 5 or 6 years. Kendall and I, before that was Kendall, Will, and I.
Speaking of Kendall.
Yeah.
That's his guy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
If you see him, tell him, I'm going to ask him one more time to come on the show. I know he can fight.
Oh, listen,
I'm asking one more time.
Kendall is full-time dad. Like, Kendall taking Coda to golf practice. He got
wonderful family,
Phoenix
man.
in there at Northwestern now. Like, KG gonna get a chance to breathe here in the next couple of years. But I'll tell him.
I'm telling you what, man.
I got
a chance to work with him, and it was an experience, man. While Phoenix was at Ignatius, you know what I'm saying, hooping, and it made me laugh because I'm looking like, how am I doing security for somebody that could actually get it? But I get it. I get it, you know what I'm saying?
Thing, security be for everybody else.
Yeah, the point. People understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, Kendall.
That's cool, though.
Kendall, if you've seen this, Kendall will boo-bop the shit out of you. Like, don't ever get it twisted, Kendall.
And then he'll get a bucket.
Yeah, 100%. In a 50 and over league, be champion. No, Kendall in great shape. He in better shape now than he was when he was playing. That's the man right there. That's my OG, though. Kendall is a great dad, great husband, cat, like, that I, feel good about surrounding myself with whenever his name comes up. Like, I'm deeply appreciative for that man, because he's seen me through a lot, right? Like, even with you guys, like, you guys do your show, but you got shit going on, right? Yeah. Everybody got life going on, right? It's just, can you perform? Can you do what you need to do? Mm-hmm. But in these moments where these mics ain't on, you probably lean on him. He probably lean on you. You guys talk about things that ain't happening. Like, Kendall has been that for me for the last half a decade now.
Dope.
And even better, I'll never forget when when Tyreek Evans had the comeback at the United Center. It was 29 points down, Sacramento Kings, and I asked Vinny Del Negro if he was in fear of his job. All right, and everybody in the room was like, "Oh shit! Like, you asking that?" Yeah. I was in the room like, okay. And then on the way out, Vinny, he fist bumped me because he knew the gig. Like, Vinny understood. Like, he knew he wasn't good, right? Like, he did. No, Vinny knew. Vinny, like, these motherfuckers know when shit when shit ain't clicking the way it's supposed to. I found out. I get on my phone because people like, oh, you asked that shit. What's going? Somebody sent me the clip. KG was like, I don't know who that idiot is that asked that question. Now, mind you, I've been to a few lunches at this point with KG, like, group lunch. We used to have, I can say it now, we used to get together, the brothers in media in the city, like the established media. Used to get Leon would be there. Like, we all get together. We meet up. I talked to Kittle for a few minutes. Man, he went in on me so bad. And every once in a while, I'll bring it up. I remember when you thought I was an asshole. He was like, who was that guy asking that question?
When you bring it up, what do you say when you bring it up?
Oh, that smile. Kendall got that cool smile, like, Kendall got the temperature of like, oh yeah, you got me, but like, don't let it go too far.
Shout out to the barber though, man. His haircut been the same for years.
Hey,
it's crispy though, man. Shout out to KG Barber, man. It's been the same for years, man. You gotta respect that game.
I hate this nigga so much. I listen to this pod. This nigga's crazy,
hey, man. You giving us all the reasons why people should be Chicago fans. Why you should run from talking about Chicago sports. There ain't no love in this city, man. Ain't no love, bro. And it's been fickle for a long time.
But so we all fall under the Bears umbrella, right?
Which is always a problem.
Well, but that's the thing. Why is it that there is more hope? You notice, like, the Bears' anger is short-lived.
It is.
It's short-lived.
Every year we're right back
It's
there.
short-lived.
Yep.
You motherfuckers hold socks, a grudge. Hey, this for Jerry Manuel. To hell with them. You know what I mean? Like, with the Cubs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jerry though. Jerry was on some. He was on some guy body shit before it was guy body shit. So, but like the socks. Hey, the socks like the kid. Oh, that's that side baby we don't talk about over there. He comes to reunions once in a while. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like give him a little plate, put him over there, and let him play with the real cousins. The Blackhawks, you know, them your rowdy white friends that you pull up on, and all right, I got to get a nap before I go hang out with these. Right.
You know what I mean? They got everything you
what?
need.
He brought the bottle for you.
Yes.
Nobody else drinks Remy besides Calvin that's coming over.
Calvin.
We know
He still fries. You know what I'm saying? Not even before Remy.
Hey, look.
See, look at you aging yourself.
Man, look here.
Only us remember that commercial.
I thought I couldn't get it out. Pause.
The Tyrese Coca-Cola days was a little bit after that, right? No, but I mean, everybody else gets treated a certain way, and then the Bears come around, and boy,
It's hope.
Let that Vegas game be lit this year. Let them be. What week is that? Week 7 or something? Like, let them be 5-2, 5-1 going into that Vegas
Super
game.
Bowl dreams. You already know.
Hey, what? They beat Tennessee. Hey, shout out to Gene, shout out to Terrence, shout out to Herb Howard. Man, they ran up on every brother they possibly could. And brothers like 11-6. And I was like, hey, y'all, do you know who the fuck is coaching this team?
Right.
They beat Captain Mayo, right? Will Levis, right? They beat him. And then all of a sudden, hey, 11, brothers had the grills out on museum campus and shit. Turtle top bands. Like, it was a Frankie Beverly concert out there. 11-6. And then they get their ass whooped 10 straight weeks. And then, fire the coach. You should have fired him before that. Like, all the mismanagement that happens, even with the stadium situation. Like, this stadium situation has been a disaster.
Yeah, man.
I'm tired of talking about it.
It's so much so that it's like, I went last year to a game, and I got a chance. My brother-in-law, I was like, yo, it's your birthday. Let's go to the game real quick. We go to the game. We sitting right there on the 50, and I was sitting there, and it was the Minnesota game. It was the comeback. I was like, yo, shit. I was like, yo, this is fire. And then I thought about it. I'm like, this might not happen again. Like, that's so weird to me that it's been talked about for 2 years and no one's truly embraced it. Like, even myself, I was like, oh, yeah, they're going to be in Arlington Heights soon. Like, the Bears can kick you in the rocks 6 ways to Sunday. But let the Bulls draft a Frenchman who 18. I'm done.
Yep.
When Common said, I don't rock the Bulls no more, they got too many white boys. What? It was everybody's chance to be like, well, hey, he right.
He even said, we live in a city where we're rooting for garbage teams. That was on the Beat album.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, it's summer league though, right? And
white boys.
I'm of the ilk. There is no Bronny slander. There's no Bronny slander on
no
this
Bronny slander?
No Bronny slander.
No Bronny slander.
Will not be tolerated.
We still, what's the, okay, go ahead. I'm going to let you, go ahead.
Now, I just want everybody to understand this young man's process, right? Because they treat him like he's LeBron, okay? And he's not, right? The kid can hoop. Now, he grows every game.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Summer League has started. He came out very confident.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean?
Yes, he did. Talking about
I can tell he been in the gym. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, no.
He been in the gym.
You know his dad was on his ass like, yo, you want this to be said another year?
My question is,
know what I mean?
Does he break into the rotation this year?
For the Lakers?
Yes.
No.
I don't see it. Not with Bronny in the ring.
Nah. And
In the ring.
and like, there are G League MVPs.
Careful,
No,
man.
listen, I got G. There's G League. I got you. Trust me. I am not that type of dude that roots for somebody's child to fail.
Right, so many of them out here.
Right? Like just because you didn't get your opportunity. You're right. Like just because it didn't happen for you and you didn't become shift manager or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, right. Shout out to Ross. Minnie and then lace Minnie unassuming dime with some Ross. But as long as oh yeah. Go on it. Go make it rain. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but there's G League MVPs who don't make it into the rotation.
True.
Right? Like I think we have become so because we're so close to it with social media and fantasy teams and all these. I think we don't take into account how hard it is to actually be a professional athlete and then be a professional athlete that's viable, and then be a professional athlete that's counted on, and then be a professional athlete that's good, and then be a professional athlete that's great. It's a lot. Right? There's so many levels. We all know someone who was cold as hell. Yeah. And the shoulda went to the league person. To you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. The shoulda went to the league person. Now, these are the people that got to the league. Yeah. Like this is a different level of athleticism. It's a different level of gamesmanship. It's a different level of politics, as he is now in the midst of. Like the biggest problem that I had is it kind of felt like Bronny was part of the Bron documentary instead of his own story for a long time. And even with the Sierra Canyon stuff, like Bronny wasn't the best player on that team, but he worked his ass off, right? Went to all those camps with targets on his back and showed and proved, right? But you're still 6'2", 6'1", right?
Crazy athletic, though.
Super athletic, right? But to be that, like, I don't think we understand how cold Earl Boykins was.
Talk about it.
Like, I don't think we understand how cold, right? You know how cold Speedy Claxton was, how cold Ish Smith is. Like, these dudes are marvels. Yeah. Probably so. Him and Gary Temple gonna be in the league for us, right? So, like, when we get to this point where it's like, can he be a part of the rotation? Dude, they looked at Jared Vanderbilt, who was a top-tier defender. It was like, you can't play in this series. Right? Yeah. So it's so hard. Like, I think we get so, like, I'll never forget over at TNT Barbershop back in the day, Paul McPherson walked in.
What up, brother?
Paul walked in, getting ready to get cut up. And you know, it's always somebody in the shop. And he's like, yeah, you know, you think you're good? And I'm sitting there like, it's Paul McPherson.
Good.
He's different.
This is Paul McPherson. Bro, it was like, it's a hoop out back if you want it. And Paul looked, it's a hoop out back.
Let me tell Paul Duncan.
No, everything got quiet. Everything got quiet.
It's time to answer for the smoke.
Right. So, like, and that's Paul McPherson. That is a local legend. That is a dude who people on national levels who knew basketball respected the hell out of. Yep. That DePaul run when they had him playing the four for no, like, it's
he
like
was Quentin. Though, dog.
Yeah, he was like an ox. But this ain't, Quentin was like, yo, I'm done with this 4 stuff. Can I start shooting 3s? Because I'm about to be a lottery pick. Yeah. Like, they was playing Paul to win games instead of playing Paul to develop him, right? That's Paul McPherson. So, Paul McPherson, all his athletic attributes, he had the issue in the Bay with the firearm and all that, but all his athletic attributes and all those other things, like, if Paul can
have staying power,
right?
Yeah.
So,
I needed him to see when he was in Phoenix too. God, I want to see that happen.
Oh, they've been perfect.
Man.
Like, I root for Bronny, man. I root for him. It's him realizing his dream and wearing that jersey and traveling with his dad. Like, these are the moments. It's just, it's
what if he go back to Washington? Who is basically a G League team anyway.
You stuck it with death. You stuck with a bunch of kids who are teaching themselves. They got some talent on that team.
That is true.
They got some talent on that team.
On Washington?
Yeah, they got some really good young kids. But what's going to happen?
Who just went there?
They're going to die.
You're going to die. Yeah. You're going to die in certain franchises, right? Like, they still got that. They still got that mess on them. Like, there's certain teams where if you get drafted to it, they don't know how to develop you.
The Clippers got out of that somehow.
Somehow.
New ownership, new money.
They got a billionaire.
New money.
Right. They got it. That's the thing. Private equity money as opposed to a owner who's a billionaire. right? I think Washington has actually got some of the Saudi money in it now,
Washington
too.
is LA Fitness right now. Go there, get your fucking shots up. Get your fucking shots up,
Export.
bro.
Export. Little export activity, right?
Can anybody tell me the 55th pick from this year?
55th.
I can't. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Shit, I can't tell you the 15th.
They can tell you about Bronny though. 55th pick from last year.
Listen.
Still on his nuts.
I
for no reason.
wish him the best. Like him going at Cooper, the way he did,
Loved it.
was a fan. Understood. But basketball is still back. That's still 6'9". That's still, that's still the dude that they have pushed to be the next one, right? The more important conversation to me is the middle class is disappearing in the NBA, where you're going to have European players and sons of ex-NBA players. Like these trench babies, like that's why Anthony Edwards is such a refreshing situation, because it's like he didn't know shit about a brand until he was asked to be a brand. Even at University of Georgia.
Yeah.
Like these dudes understand coming over here at 15, 16, this is how you have to comport yourself. This is how you have to do things. Shit, these young kids who are getting this high-level training, which you see it every single night. You could tell when a dude is burnt out of basketball and this is just a gig for him. Yeah. And what's missing is a lot of those dudes who, had to go to the park. These dudes whose high school team was more important than the AAU team. These dudes who, you say what you want. Brothers wasn't fighting a lot of dogs around Chicago, but we damn sure had kids on deck to play in every single game. I remember when Derrick Rose was at Beasley and people was like, yo, he's playing a lot of basketball.
Yep. He was, though.
Right?
Yep. He was.
Right?
He was,
and it's like those kids are getting kind of phased out. I said it on my pod when Burna Boy did Salt Lake City All-Star game. I was like, they about to get you niggas up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't get ruled? Like you couldn't get Nelly? When Giannis and Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and now Wemby coming, name me, not named Cooper Flagg, who is the next American-born, this is the dude who is the MVP contender year in, year out. Zion wearing purple bandanas and running away from Mariah Mills right now.
That's wild.
Right?
Wild story right there.
Ja Morant is in Memphis, and I don't know if he's looking around, but that thing getting ready to get stripped. That's why they gave Jaren that money. It's like, hey, that's that Chris Bosh Houston money where it's like, we need something here. Yeah. Because if Ja goes left or right. I was at the Miami game when he was throwing the grenades and doing all like I'm sitting there like, brother, it's hilarious, but like, who have you seen this work for? Like, who have you seen this work for?
But don't you think it's a different era now though? Back when, I'm talking like the 50s and 60s, you know what I'm saying? But even like in the 80s, maybe early 90s, you couldn't act a certain way because they were like, look here, you gonna be a problem. We in 2025. All this shit out the window. It's about bread. It's about attracting the younger core because we are in a funny space right now with fandom. You mentioned something about hoopers training at a high level and looking like they're falling out of love of basketball. Mm-hmm. And I look at, and this is another conversation too though, but now you see a lot of fans of basketball and basketball only fall out of love of watching basketball because they're stuck in an era that in their minds the best, that they belong to, that they shine, they thrive
of course.
And all that. I forgot my point though, man. I hate when I do that.
No, you're good.
I hate that shit,
No, you listen. The Ja Morant part of this, the Ja Morant part of this, right? Like, that dude can have the league on a silver platter.
He had it. It's right there for him.
But the issues, I always like, are the people advising you at where you want to be?
Saint his father.
Well, are the people advising you at where you want to be, though? Right? Like, a good manager is the one who tells you too big for me. Like, you got to go do something else. As opposed to, hey, don't leave us.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get too big for your britches. Like, there are certain callings that a lot of these cats, I think, have that they aren't aware of because of some kind of fealty that they need to pay to people who have gotten you to the point, like, that they should have, right? If you doing it for the look and for, the people that you're going to be kicking with, cool. Just know that there's going to be a certain limit to that. Like, I knew when I was talking the shit that I was talking in 2016, there was going to be a certain limit or level of like, okay, at some point, this ain't going to be marketable for you. And I was cool with that. because I don't want to be famous for nobody. I still like going to the press, $3 Hennessy night.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you
Like
go.
I still like doing shit that I like to do. Yeah, exactly. And I'm
You're
cool
real,
with
bro.
that.
You're real.
I'm cool with. I don't even know if it's. I don't even know if it's real. I just.
That's real, bro.
Hey, I don't even know if it's real, but it's like me and my lady will pull up to the family dinner and get something. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, and this is. I'm okay with that. There are people who I got to get to the moon no matter what. So if Ja is cool with where he's at, fine. But the problem is you gotta understand where you may not be because of it as well. If the league want to put you out there, because the league is begging for an American star.
We had that conversation.
The league is begging, and now that you got Cooper in here,
They're gonna push him.
but that's the thing. Now they want one of the brothers to be like, yo, hey, Eastern Conference, can we get one of the brothers? So that it could be Dallas and Chicago or Dallas and New York or Dallas. Can we get this every year where it's like, hey, we got this dude who is of a certain persuasion and this dude who looks like the league going at it.
Right.
Come on, man.
Some old throwback.
That's it.
Magic Bird type. See what I'm saying? That's my problem.
79.
We have an issue with Ja Morant behavior now, but when Iverson came through with the swag,
They had an issue with it too, though.
But then it dissipated. But he broke that barrier.
Right.
Now he's revered for like breaking all the fucking rules.
For being him.
I
Yeah.
always say, hey man, Allen Iverson fucked the game up for me because when he came through like that,
Really?
people that loved it, great shoes by the way though. When he came through. Players that watched him, that generation, 96, 97, I had them goddamn shoes. I watched AI cross the hell out. Anybody got in the way, shoot 49 shots a game,
Right.
whether you hit him or not. He was more efficient than people think. You know what I'm saying? Why you do people my goddamn point, boy?
I just thought about something, my bad. At Indiana State, right?
Okay.
Who crossed the fuck out you that you can remember?
Oh.
Probably he's an NBA official now. Nate Green.
Well, that's he's
So
on
you
the
went to
squad.
Indiana State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this basketball shit we was
I
talking is real.
visited.
Yeah.
I went on a school tour. I had to go to Valpo. I had to go to Indiana State. I had to go. Who's Kareem's son went to one of those? It was Valpo or Indiana State.
I thought
So
it was trash. I didn't really keep up with him.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if he's good or not. I don't, but yeah. Shout out to Valpo though.
Nate Green, Keelan Block.
Keelan Block. No, I know that name. Yeah. I know that name for sure.
Bro,
No, I know those names ring bells. But there's not the pipeline. The pipeline is getting sidetracked with a lot of different things. The area ain't holding down the young athletes the way they used to. And then when they get a hold of one, it's like it's just not the same ecosphere as it used to be.
So
right? It's just not the same. And now you're gonna see like our kids, our grandkids gonna see an NBA that looks a lot like baseball.
Well, it should
to
look
be
like
honest
for
with
them.
you.
What do you mean we say that?
Baseball, you look at how many sons of baseball players. You look at the Alou brothers. You got Vladdy Guerrero Jr. out there now. You got Bo Bichette out there now. Prince's son is coming up now. CeCe Sabathia's kid, right? And then you have all of the Venezuelans, the Dominicans, the Mexicans, the Japanese players. So it's boxing truly is still the only sport that has remained true to form just from the socioeconomic background of like boxing chooses people. Right, like boxing, much like military. Where
you
it's
don't
like,
play box.
Exactly. Right, they get you out of there quick. Right, like all right, he not with that. We're not even gonna spend no time on him.
Yeah.
Now you got kids going to camps all year round. You got kids not too specialized, so their muscles are breaking down at an early age. That's why this NIL thing is gonna be important and interesting to watch too, because you're gonna see a lot of people retire junior year of college. Sophomore year of college. Yeah. And having played the same amount of games as a 7-year NBA vet or a 4-year NFL, vet. Like for a long time, Alabama used to be the place where, they make a joke about running backs not leaving there without getting cut. And even if it was a second string or third string, you're gonna come out of there with an arthroscopic knee surgery. You're gonna come out of there with something. Because we ain't winning championships just because of the starting 11 cold. We grinding y'all asses in the dust too. So yeah, man, it's It's a changing dynamic, changing landscape.
Being a Chicago native and knowing the game of basketball, we had my man Jimmy Sanders on, right? A dog. A dog.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Some shit went viral. He said some shit, you know what I mean? And the city got a little upset, right? Jimmy said, you know, basically I was the guy. No one was better than me. If you look at my career, right? And this is what he said.
Hey, listen, right? Who am I? You got it.
So the question to you, who would be like your top 5 Chicago guys?
Oh my God. Y'all gonna do this.
Yeah.
You got like 2.
That I've seen?
That you've seen.
That I've seen.
That's important. See, people gotta have a conversation about
Yeah.
back on Google. Come on. If you ain't seen them people, Joe, shut up.
Yeah. Man, so can I give you the people that I liked watching the most?
That's fair.
All right, cool. I love watching the Bailey brothers.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I just talked to Dave.
Sherelle Ford was nice. I enjoyed watching Sherelle because you knew it was whether you needed it or not, he was going to get you 25.
Right.
You know, Kevin Garnett messed around, and I think they played Evanston in a tournament, like some holiday tournament. And this is when I was like, you know, Michael Wright cold, and this dude cold, and, you know, obviously Ronnie is cold. But seeing Kevin Garnett and thinking like this is a game changer,
this
right? This
here.
dude's 6'11", handling the ball, facing up. Not gonna lie, you know, Eddie had a dominant run. Eddie, and then what happened in the championship game? Whew, Antoine. I mean, I don't think Antoine, like the way that Antoine Walker's end of his career, and now that, you know, he's in the media space now. Antoine being as understated as he is, but also his game speaking as loudly as it did. Like Antoine was carrying shit when it wasn't cool to talk about the Celtics. Like Paul was cold, don't get me wrong, but they was getting their ass busted
they had
a lot.
losing season.
They
Like,
was getting
people
their
forget
ass
that
busted
shit.
a lot,
Yeah,
and Antoine went to the All-Star game. Like Antoine and Kentucky. Antoine was with nothing but first-round picks.
Bro, they had 8 NBA players.
Yeah, it was a Derrick Anderson, Walter McCarty, the Pope,
Shep was on that motherfucker, you know
oh
what
my
I'm
God. Like, yeah, Antoine.
I can make an argument for that being the best
He was a
college
prototype,
team in NCAA
Yeah,
history.
hey, listen.
was a prototype.
And he's a champion, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to that Miami run. Antoine, I didn't get a chance to see Isaiah play. Man, Will Bynum was
Nice list, yeah.
Will Bynum was crazy.
People speak highly of him.
I used to watch that TV show all the time with him and Sean Dockery.
Yeah. People forget that
Prep
shit.
Plus.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Man. It's tough.
So why aren't there
I mean,
more-
Derrick, obviously.
Yeah,
Derrick.
that's unsaid.
Damn
It's
it.
a lot of talent you named.
Jabari had a really nice run. Like a really, really amazing
He won
run.
4, didn't he? 3 or 4 states.
I think
I think 3.
three,
I think 3.
right?
Yeah.
That's a feat, though.
You take it back to them King days with Rashard and
Thomas Hamilton.
Thomas Hamilton. What? What? Sonny pulling up in the
I'm
finest.
still convinced Sonny was in the mob, man.
Convinced? What? Yeah. If it don't look like that, then I don't know what it. Hey, listen,
Right.
Sonny was that dude. Man, Rashard Griffith. I mean, you go back to with Napo and them boys with them Thornwood team. Thornton.
Yep.
Eric Herron and them.
Eli.
Eli.
Yeah.
Illinois ball heavy, bro.
It's
Pause.
so many. And then there was that time where people were talking about like the CPS and kicking nobody out. So you had the Peoria Manual crew and there's so many.
Sergio McClain and them.
This is the greatest basketball city.
Come on now.
Talk about it.
You heard it.
On the planet. And I'm not even one of those dudes who like, hey, New York is
Trash.
don't do that.
Forever.
I know he be on that. I heard him cuss out all 5 boroughs last episode. I heard this motherfucker say fuck the Jets, fuck the Mets. I was like, AB was on a run, gang. I was like, you gonna get to the pizza soon. Chicago, Chicago, Philly, Detroit, right? You know, you get to Atlanta's coming up basketball-wise, and Houston and Dallas are crazy. But this city, like none other, I never forget walking into a barbershop and a partner of mine had a young brother who was going to Northern Illinois, and everybody was like happy for him. He's getting his hair cut, and this dude, and now the dude who was saying this is now Israelite. And every time I walk past him on the street,
purple brothers and sisters.
yeah, he be on the mic screaming that shit, and then he'll see me. But what up, Goff? I'm like, hey man, what's happening, gang? And then he'll get right back into it. He looked at his brother, his little brother. He looked him in the face. He's like, you ain't ready for D Rose yet, are you though? And I was like, God damn. Hey, and throughout the course of time, that's all I've ever known in terms of who the next one is and who you got to be ready for and who coming up. Now, as of late, it's been a little tougher for me to keep up with the high school scene, but man, this is it doesn't get any better. And then the surrounding areas too.
We have Maggette.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Corey Maggette.
Yeah.
Corey Maggette walked into the cotillion or whatever it was that we was having. This is when we all knew Corey was going to Duke, and he walked in. And he walked in with my partner's girl. And all I did was, and I'm not gonna say his name, but you know who I'm talking to. I looked to her, I was like, yo, man, let's go to 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee, gang. Like, you share that girl now. That's not yours. She had a yellow Geo Tracker, boy. We was in that bitch. We was driving that bitch to the wheels fell off. Corey walked in, he couldn't get the keys ever again. Corey been 6'8", 250 and looking like that since he was 17 years old. Real shit. I was like, bro, that's not even for you no more. The training wheels is off. She ended up being courted by Drake after that too. It's real.
Jesus.
I think we all know who she is too.
I can't think about it. My brain off.
We're talking about
I'll be a little slow sometimes. It's cool.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's too many. I'm sorry, man. I kind of diverted the attention from the question, but it's good. What we do. It's so many talented basketball players. I mean, this is the other thing too. Like so many dudes who you see. And the city, for whatever reason, swallows them up, right? Like, there's a certain kid, a Simeon, who we tried to have under our wing or we tried to keep close to us years back and was like one of the first freshmen in years to start and do all. And we would hoop with him and be like, this is the next one. And then you slowly start to see the community, get to him and him. Yeah. So the amount of talent that has been lost in this city is staggering.
That's a conversation.
When the city show you love, sometimes it's not really love.
Nah.
It's not really love.
It's to keep you here.
Yeah, that's it.
It's to keep you here.
Bossy, let me ask you this.
Don't.
I saw that there's a super group forming, like Voltron.
Was it like
rappers?
Rappers.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Rakim, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, and Coogee Rap.
Coogee Rap.
Yeah.
Where are you at with that, sir?
That's a dope ass group. 472 years ago.
See,
you know what I'm saying? It's a dope ass group. I'm not saying these guys can't. Coogee Rap, phenomenal storyteller.
Bullets ain't racial kid. They only hate you.
Oh my God.
You know
Big Daddy Kane, Godfather,
shout out to the
one of the
realest.
Godfather of the smooth, faster flow on the East Coast. Blastmaster Chris. I'm not even gonna explain
The teacher.
KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? And we had who's first again?
Rakim.
Rakim
guy.
alive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In they prime. That's like 40-year-old Mike coming back to the Wizards, bro.
No.
I'm sorry. They don't give you 2 or 3 good songs on the album.
You two stepped to Levert Sweat Gill before though. Like
of course.
LSG did something for you.
Hey, I danced to no music before. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They be going down in my head, man. You know what I'm saying? Dog, I mean, you gonna get 2-3 bangers about them, but it ain't like it's Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Coogee Rap,
Prime.
and all them back when they was really killing and laying it down and flexible. So I believe that the rap won't move forward until these old mods just go lay down. Get a shorty the game. Lay down, let the mic go, bro. So put about the past. Get up out of here, bro.
They go to his hip-hop
When's the last old school good album you heard that these old school rappers come out with? And because they've been dropping albums a lot. LL was decent.
Common and Pete Rock was good.
Common's still rapping though. He ain't fell off. He ain't retired.
LL's album was decent.
That's 2.
But we just now in the time for this to be happening though.
I don't want it.
Like it's really
Hell no.
dog. I love it.
It's like the fans. The fans now versus the fans of these sports earlier. It's like basketball players of now getting heat from players of
60s
old
and
there.
70s.
Yeah, bro, it's like, come on, man.
So you think it's only a young man's game then?
No.
So
But
if it's not
you're
only
doing good,
if it's not only a young man's game and you can still keep your sword sharp, then why not do it?
when's the last time? Okay.
Right?
Don't do that,
No?
man. Don't do it. Yeah,
No, tell me.
true. Hey, facts though.
I still-
Facts. They don't sound good to me though.
They don't sound
You think
good.
I heard them do like
You don't like the
sound
music.
good, bro. It don't sound good.
So
I think-
how? But has the current landscape changed your ear so much so that like, do you still immerse yourself in
I got
80s and
CD
90s
books,
hip hop?
yes.
Do you still
I
listen
guess,
to it
yes.
all the time?
Yes.
So then, how could it not still touch a chord with you if the dudes who were doing it then still do it in that way and not chasing the sound?
Nah,
like you
man.
got these cats who chase the sounds that sound ridiculous out here now.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't listen to them either. You know what I'm saying?
what you listen to right now?
Rap has done what is, those guys have given me what they can give me. You know, it's taught me how to listen to rap.
I feel you.
It's taught me what good bars should be.
I feel you.
What a hook should be. Well, how to ride a beat. You know what I'm saying? How to be offload with the beat. You know, these new guys, the new guys that listen to K Dot, Big Sean,
Yeah,
Wale,
yeah.
Drake. I do listen to Herbo. I listen to Chicago heavy. I'm always
100%.
support the city.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So it's Freddie Gibbs,
Shout out to Fred.
New York. I don't know what they got over there, bro. Like probably nothing. Just focus fucking map, bro.
Big Griselda. Stop
Map.
playing with me, man.
Griselda.
You already know what
Benny
time
cool.
it is.
Benny, I always say Benny. See, another example. Benny can fucking rap. I'm tired of the way he sell dope. Give me something else.
No.
I'm tired of sell dope.
No.
I've heard how you sell dope for
selling
29 years.
He wasn't too short to do a revival.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't too short to do a men's
Fuck
movement.
out of here.
Right? I'm here to hear freaky tales.
The funny thing is,
This man want people to reform. You the police out here. Hey, be the
one too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, be the police out here. Get your life in order, Too Short.
The crazy
Stop
part
pimping these
is,
hoes.
How long was Too Short rapping before he made his biggest hit, which is Blow the Whistle? Think about that.
Hey, but was he chasing that though?
No.
And Too Short was gold and like every time he
Every
hit.
time.
Out the
What?
top.
Of one word.
Bitch.
That
Just
was
saying.
it.
Just saying.
That was it.
No,
That told me he broke
I'm
good.
here for the old dude concerts. That's the only time I go outside now.
You been all them Bell Biv DeVoe
Oh,
concerts?
don't
Keep sweating.
respect. Say-
Motherfucker Patty LaBelle. You do that.
Let's stay respectful.
Hey, whatever.
Motherfucker hit me with the Bell Biv DeVoe. Like yeah. Keith Sweat. Now, Keith knock somebody out, though. Keith's still a gangster.
Yeah.
I went to the Woo show. I went to 50 and Buster. Clips, whenever they tour, I'm going to see them. Kendrick, I went to saw Kendrick and SZA with my lady. Like, the concerts, man, you kidding me? Nas is at Ravinia with people with lawn chairs and
That
shit.
might be one of the only people that as he got
Oh,
older,
Nas' last 6 albums.
Ginsu knife.
Yeah.
Lord, Ginsu blade.
So how you know that Coogee ain't got that? He just ain't been.
If he had, he'd have been doing it.
See,
Who you know sit on gold mine, something good, sit on a good product and don't slang it.
Andre
You don't know
3000.
nobody. He gone.
No, he
we
cooked.
don't know who's
Yeah.
that.
He said he cooked.
Yeah,
He's a flute dude now.
Yeah.
Piano, sir.
He doesn't want to do hip hop anymore. He's dead out here.
Yeah.
Hip hop
We don't
hospice.
call him Andre 3000 no more.
He
no longer
said,
Chris
"Hey,
Davis.
he's like, what y'all want me to rap about? Going to get colonic? Like, you know what I mean? But Coogee rap, hey, he's still on the block. Coogee,
He from New York, right?
Yeah.
Sad. They suck. They suck.
It's
You see what I'm saying?
ridiculous.
They never get better.
You know you're gonna have to travel.
That's cool.
You know this podcast is big. you know your voice is huge.
Yeah, right, 34 on Spotify,
Right. Like you know this part. You know this is what happens. We get behind these mics
Hey,
and don't
man.
know that we got to travel. Your ass,
Yeah.
they gonna book y'all ass in New York. And,
down.
right. Ghostface gonna be at the door. Like, yo, which borough was you talking about? It wasn't Staten Island, right? We good. Nah, man. Hey, I like the fact that these dudes are getting their just due before they die as well. Because if we could run our own racket where we, you know,
Call it a racket.
I'm just saying,
I get it,
like
bro.
P. Diddy and all these dudes is like, hey, here go a contract that you will never get out of. Like,
Ever.
right? We ran that racket on each other. Now, before it was them running the racket on us. Now, you know, if Rock Nation or Live Nation or some of these other spots, like, yo, have these dudes tour or have these dudes do an album. Like, it was the grand plan to always take care of the elders. The elders could still go though. Like, I know for a fact that Coogee Rap did not stop knowing how to rap.
Yeah.
Like
With
that can't be possible. KRS
Yeah.
One will step into any cipher right now and actually freestyle. Not what you kids call it freestyle
Yeah.
now, but actual off the top of the dome still do it. All right. So, and I think there's room for that. There's still room, and lyrics always have to remain number one.
When you listen to a song, Do you hear the beat first? Do you hear the lyrics first? How do you approach music when you listen to it?
Beat hits you first, but after the beat kind of settles in, I want to hear what you're saying. I grew up listening to music I wasn't supposed to be listening to anyway. So I always feel like, what are you telling me that I'm not supposed to be hearing from anywhere else? Right? Like, you know, when Straight Outta Compton dropped and I would listen to it at night in my room, my mom came into the room once and she was like, we can talk about what you're listening to. Like, what do you think of this? And we had conversations
That's
about
pretty dope, though,
right?
dog.
No,
Yeah,
shout out
that's
to
dope
moms.
as hell,
Shout out to
bro.
moms. Like, all the shit that I wasn't supposed to be listening to, right? Like, I'd go, you know, to Evergreen, get the Black Sheep, Low End Theory. Black Sheep and Low End Theory dropped the same day. Skip class, went out there and got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the beats and the rhymes that I love the most. So it's like the lyrics, you gotta be saying something for me. And if you're not saying anything, how poetic are you? Like, how artistic are you?
How important is the lyrics and delivery to you?
Delivery is definitely important because if you can't
be out here like on those Silk the Shocker shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a homeboy, still have a
God.
homeboy who you could not tell that Silk wasn't cold.
Trash.
And I was always like, he'd pick out the one portion of a rhyme where it's like, see what he did there? And I'm like, I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, exactly. Right. Garbage can't find a steak. Let me chill because I'm going to have to go to New Orleans or something. Every once in a while. Come on, man. Garbage can't get a steak every once in a while. No, I'm going to have to go to New Orleans now, just like how you got to go to New York. Yeah. Right? Nah, but I mean, yeah, lyrics still mean something to me. And if you look at like the names you mentioned Sean, you mentioned Drake, you mentioned K-Dot, you mentioned Wale. Yeah. Through all the vibing and all the mumble rap era, whatever the case may be, the lyricists always remain at the top. And on top of it, even if you want to look at some of the shit the Future has said.
Hey, dog.
And you,
I'm a Future fan.
Nobody's ever gonna get me off of Future. ever. Like March Madness is the Black national. That's the Black national anthem. You know, I can have lift every voice and say, I play March Madness. You know what I'm saying? And you look at his lyrics and you go, okay, this is a dude who's been going through something for 20 years. He just made it sound fly. Yeah. Right? Lyrics matter. Like
March Madness and Married to the Game. Ooh, which I can't find on Apple. It's always on YouTube. Spot. Man, that's my shit.
Married to the Game is a definite classic.
What's going on in the world of golf media though?
Man, so right now we doing the pod 3 times a week.
What's the name?
Full Go Podcast with Jason Goff.
Yeah, y'all go crazy.
Presented to you by the fine folks at FanDuel. Shout out to them. You know,
FanDuel.
Yeah, we do that 3 times a week. We in the off season now. That's why I got the Shaggy and I'm out here crazy. But we got the off season right now. We're gonna do Bulls Media Day coming up here sometime soon, and then we jump back into the season. That's I'm a free agent right now, but I feel like things are gonna work out that way. But man, I'm gonna ride this pre and post thing out till the wheels fall off, and I pop up. Thank y'all for having me. My man Bronny, pop up with Dominique Foxworth show, and
y'all welcome too.
My guy, come on down. Vinny Goodwill. Like there's certain dudes who I rock with. We always keep in touch, so we keep it out there. We keep it out there. But yeah, man, I got a newborn, so I've been in the newborn trenches.
Congratulations on that too.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Got a little girl now, so yeah, man. Just.
Are you embracing girl dad?
What's so crazy? So I thought my son was going to be a girl.
Okay.
Right? So I was getting myself ready for all that. Right. And then my son came. Shout out to Jace. He's 8 years old now. But when Nova was born, I was like, oh, shit. Like, there's a different way that I have to handle her. There's a different way that I should speak to her as the first male representation in her life. There's a different way that she should see me interact with her mom. So yeah, I don't know if this girl dad, but there's a different awareness that I have.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to show my son how he can protect the world, and I'm trying to protect her from the world kind of vibe, right? But yeah, man,
that's low-key a bar though, dog.
I mean,
you trying to rap real quick for no reason?
Shit.
That's what we on?
At some point, you gonna shit on me on this podcast. That's when I know I made it. If Cool G can't get it out, I'm gonna definitely get a bar on.
Nah, I fuck with Cool G, man. 4, 5, 6 is forever. It's a great album, bro.
It's a terrific album.
Great album, dog.
Come on, man.
I don't hear this shit no more.
Sermons, dog.
Throw it in the trash. Use it as a coaster. Hit somebody in the head with it.
Can't stop.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure the table don't lie no more. Put it on the table. You feel me?
Break spark up weed on it. Tripping. Nah, man. Nah, it's been a good summer so far, and it's gonna keep podding and keep popping up with cats like y'all and.
Ain't nobody like us, dog.
I realized this. I realized this. This is why I definitely had to make sure I made it my mission to come rock with y'all because I listened to the pod and you, dog. Like y'all are a perfect balance and combination. And then the way that y'all handle the guests, it seems like it's all love. It is all love in here, and y'all not scared to mix it up because in the end, you show love to your friends and your community by telling them how you truly feel and knowing there's still gonna be love afterwards. Like we got a lot of soft ass people in this
Man,
biz.
talk about it, bro.
We got a lot of soft ass athletes. We got a lot of soft ass coaches. We got a lot of soft ass executive vice presidents of basketball operations in this business.
Tell them how you feel, man.
I'm just saying. And in the end, we all get held accountable every day, right? As men, as black folks, as people. So if you can't hold your man accountable, if you can't hold your man accountable, then what are we doing out here? We just leading each other into destruction. So I appreciate the fact that y'all give it up the way y'all do.
My fault, I'm gonna be done after this. What are those ranking Air Maxes, bro?
What's up?
What are these ranking Air Max?
Probably top 5, probably 3 or 4.
I use on Stand No Business, but you came through. I ain't see no socks. But I'm looking like, man.
I'm still Belizean, man. I'm still Belizean. Like I'm still gonna steal some Bush baby shit in here, though. You know what I mean? I still gotta. You know what I mean? I still gotta represent. Yeah. You never know. You gotta take these bitches off and get some traction. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers like fighting in clubs with liquor on the floor. Just slip and slid throughout that bitch. No. Get your traction right. Get your traction right.
Hey, man.
I appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, man.
No,
Thank you,
for
brother.
sure.
Appreciate you,
my
man.
dog, man. Hey, episode 259,
and on top of it, we ain't talking about shit they asked me to talk about. I saw the rundown. I was like, they don't know who we fucking with. Like, come on, we about to kick it. Like, kidding me? Ranking D Rose and Westbrook and all these motherfuckers. By the way, it was Kyrie.
Good.
It was Iverson. It was D Rose and there's Westbrook. If we're talking about top to bottom talent,
interesting.
To me,
interesting.
D Rose and
we're
Iverson.
talking about
Prime Iverson. Come on, Prime D Rose is something that we've never seen, and I don't think we will ever see before because I don't think anybody gonna allow they players to play like Derrick was playing. Derrick was running up against giants, getting knocked out the fucking air, and not knowing how to show he got fouled. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dwight Howard took that man out the air twice. And hurt him. Like, that's why all the shit that gets said about Derrick Rose, he and Tom Thibodeau had a different connection because they're both basketball robots, right? They didn't know how to fake the game or be something else inside the game. Man, Derrick Rose went out there in that strike short and in that truncated season. Derrick Rose went out there with all kinds of ulcers, all types of shit that he was taking to make sure he can get on the court. Yeah. I remember he played a Minnesota game with a bad toe, bad ankle, bad wrist, bad thumb, bad shoulder. And all 5 injuries could have kept him out the game. So when he got it, I was the one who asked him the why not me question. Okay. Yeah, and in the business of basketball, and he was talking about being there for graduations and other things, and people took him like, he worried about graduations. No, what he was telling you was for 3 years, this dude was playing in games that he should not have been playing in, and he got himself ready to play so many times that at some point your body just break down. Yeah, bro. And the torque that he played with and the violence that he played with. What?
Never seen him before.
Shit, that man went from we ain't gonna play you in the fourth quarter on some mistake shit when Vinny didn't want to play him in the fourth to handing him a franchise and being Steph Curry is an anomaly. Yeah. 6'3" basketball players should not be dynastic or the dudes who you go on 3-4 championship runs with.
Right.
Okay? That dude was going up against one of the greatest players of all time every single year in LeBron James. And then Dwight had his run when he had Rashard and them. Like, this is...
Dwight is... He underrated.
Dwight is one of the greatest defenders and greatest bigs of his generation, no matter what anybody want to say. But Derrick, man, anybody that has got smoke for Derrick post-injuries, go look at what he was doing before he got hurt and ask yourself, is your favorite player willing to do what he did? Because he was doing a lot for that organization. And on the way out, you know,
to
things
that point,
did what
though,
they did.
I always say this because I think Derrick Rose is the biggest what if I've seen in basketball in my life. Not what if Len Bias would have stayed alive, not what if Mike would have retired for 2 seasons, but what if Derrick Rose would have actually got to his prime? I don't think he had a prime to me. And that's scary saying being that he won an MVP already before he hit his prime. So I can't pick him as number 1 on my list. Kyrie, I'm not choosing chips over actual play, and Kyrie he can freaking hoop. Yeah. So Kyrie's not my number 1.
Kyrie might be the most talented of that.
Talented.
Yeah.
I got Westbrook number 1. It's not easy.
I love Russ. I love Russ.
You know he bring it every.
I love Russ forever.
Night,
forever too.
I got Russ 1.
You got Russ 1.
Russ 1. Iverson is
man that little motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Dog. Hey, George Lynch, Aaron McKee, Eric Snow, Derek Coleman, Dikembe, like he, come on.
What's my man with Tyrone Hill?
You know what I mean? Tyrone Hill.
Ugly team.
Tyrone, hey, listen. Intimidating by the face. You know what I'm saying?
So it's Westbrook, me, Iverson, then Kyrie. I don't put Rose up because I don't think Rose had a prime. I make mine quick.
No, Rose got cut short, obviously, man. It would have been fun though.
It would have been fun.
It would have been fun.
Not have been hating. I'm a Lakers fan.
Really?
Yeah. A long time.
I did see you with the Lakers hat on.
He keep that shit.
Yeah, Magic.
Really?
But you know, remember
I can't front though, because a lot of my dad's friends, not putting you out there like that. That sounded wild, my fault. But a lot of my dad's friends was Lakers fans.
Man.
A lot because Magic.
How could you hate? Magic?
Big Game James.
He had holes and he could pass the ball.
Hey,
think of Magic as your wingman, bro.
Ooh.
Magic.
Magic has lived the greatest basketball life known to man.
I agree, dog. I can't disagree.
Even
with
on the second side now, the third side of business, you open up Instagram, Magic is on a 90,000-foot yacht with a helipad in an outfit that Cookie bought him. You feel me? You know, Magic.
Who stayed with him through the scandal?
Yeah.
He winning.
What? Magic's like, all right, just say what, baby? All right, put it up. Magic out there dressing like a young boy. You tell me, Matt, we all know when a woman clean you up. Yeah. Magic always has style, don't get it twisted. But Magic in the latest of designer, you know Magic ain't going to no goddamn Neiman Marcus. You know what? Cookie lay that shit out on the just keep it eye on you.
I need somebody like that, Cookie. Come on, you got somebody.
Hey, Cookie is a rider. Don't get it twisted. Shout out to that.
Magic got enough money. Is he still fucking?
There's no way in the hell Magic is. You saw winning time. Shout out to Magic and any future ventures that but Magic is that dude. Magic, you can put any basketball life up there that you want in terms of impact, in terms of doing for his community, in terms of business. Look what he's doing with the Commanders and the Dodgers.
Yeah,
you got the Dodgers on tilt. Like the Commanders about to be DC's team again.
They're good.
They ran away from that team because of the Snyder run. So shout out to Charles, shout out to Shaq, shout out to Mike, shout out to all these old heads, all these cats who are billionaires touching money that I would never ever understand or see. But Magic is that dude, man. Magic's that man.
All right, man. We're going to get out of here, man. We ain't going to hold you no longer.
I appreciate you,
guys. Hey, look, y'all go check out on the go, right?
Full Go. The Full Go podcast on Spotify.
534 episodes. So
man.
Kicking my ass.
Nah, we're just putting in work, man. I ain't got shit to do.
3 times a week is crazy.
Chat, send him a belated happy birthday. The man aged this past week.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
he made 47. I'm going to forget that, dog. I thought him.
It was Thursday.
Oh, happy birthday,
bro. Thought he was being just too cool for school. He put on his
he one of them cats. Yeah, man. Hey, brothers, tell each other when it's your birthdays. Yeah. We walk around. My birthday was yesterday, guys.
Yeah, we do that.
Why would you do that to me? Like, I want to celebrate you. Happy birthday.
Appreciate it, bro.
Happy birthday. Start celebrating each other, y'all. It's still cool.
Rush out with my man, bro.
Hey, look.
I got you. I was late last year, too.
You know where I live at.
Pull up.
Just pull up, man.
Just pull up.
You know what I'm
saying?
Check
on your man,
man. Hey, look, so this is episode...
Bring him some New York stuff.
259, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, shit.
We should jump to the show right away, bro. That'd be fire. We should jump to this right away, bro.